So it's been like hella long, right? Hella long. Um, and that's my bad. That's my bad. I've been going through some things. Good, bad. I wouldn't even say bad. Even when the shit that I've been going through or anything that I've gone through in this last year and a half or year and a half away from this camera and with my inconsistence, it's been good because without all of that, I would not be the woman that I am today. And the woman that I am today, I fucking adore. I love me, even through my bullshit and my flaws and all that stuff. So, with that being said, welcome back to Girl I'm Just Saying. Um, and this is really just gonna be me ice breaking, just trying to get back in front of, get comfortable, and get into a mode of vulnerability that I know that I want to share with everyone, especially women, because girl, shit, just saying. Um, and I have a glass of wine to help me with that. I know shit about wine. Like I just know what tastes good. So what is this? Grenache. It's a Grenache wine that I got a couple days ago. As you can see, the bottle is empty. It's the fucking bomb. But today, with a realization that I had with myself, I felt like it would be a perfect time for me to finally just go ahead and lean back in and share my shit, if that makes sense. So I recently found myself attracted and liking a person, a guy again. And with all the shit that goes on, that has gone on, and that will go on with dating, I have that anxiety in general. However, now I find myself in the shoes of others that have done things to me, that have traumatized me. Now I find myself in the realization that, bitch, you might have an avoidant style of attachment. Whole time I'm thinking I'm just out here this year. We'll retrospect. I'm gonna catch you up with everything. I just really, like I said, I want this to be a very icebreaker episode just to help me get myself back into the mode of doing things and like trying to find my footing in how I want to do things. But I'm now avoiding. Now I'm like, I thought I was just like not liking niggas. Like I just really like to be by myself. I'm just in this beautiful eat, pray, love era of my life. No, it's not only just that. And it's not only just that you ain't met no really good fucking men. It's also that you also have an avoidance style. So with all the other bullshit, it helps justify my avoidance. Now I'm stuck, bitch. Now, God, the universe, whoever you believe in, they know what the fuck they be doing. Of course, naturally. But don't ask for elevation and have the audacity to think you're going to be able to gauge the elevation. So, I've been dealing with this guy mainly in the last 2 weeks. Like some big revelations have come along, and they're a really great friend of mine. And like all the stuff that I'm realizing has been occurring and quote unquote not occurring in my face forced me to have some anxiety. This weekend I've been fucking stressed out. Not even stressed out, but just anxious. I've been just so anxious, like, oh my gosh, I think I just have to let this go. I just think that it's just not gonna work out. I don't want the rug to be pulled off and under my feet, because I don't know if you've ever been through that when somebody pulls the rug off and under your feet and like just things are going great and then they just all of a sudden turn to shit. It's traumatizing. And that's exactly what I usually go through. So I find myself, as I'm explaining to him after I took a fucking nap, because bitch, it's just one of them days also. I found myself realizing like things are going so fucking great that I feel like they're gonna go to shit all of a sudden. And what made me kind of realize that is that I've also been on the flip side of just non-romantic. My life has been going so great that I'm so used to when it is going good that some bullshit is coming. And I've expressed this to friends recently, like, life is just so fucking good. Like, you know, a future and they'll say life's good. Like, shit. It'd be unbelievable when you finally start getting your what you deserve after being in some bullshit that you never really deserved. Or if it was just for the plot, or if it was just for your growth in general, like going through bad shit. When you finally get the good coming back to you and it's like compounding from like compounding interest, when you finally start receiving the residuals of all your good karma, you kind of get a side eye. Now, I have had a side eye with my life because it is going relatively well. Whether I have like good days or bad days, I still have good and bad days. It's still overall really good. I really have gotten to the point where I love getting out of bed. Like, I just love being excited and seeing life and just what it has for me. And now, apparently, I'm in that step where it's like, all right, bitch, now it's time for some romance. Let's see how far you've really come. Because romance has really been like a big issue in my life. It's been something that's very hard for me to deal with. And that's multiple episodes for multiple different days. But I recently went on this trip with this guy that I've liked for a while now, that we were just really in the friend zone, and I really didn't like vocalize it. I just was like hanging in the background. It is what it is. And like, I'm not about to push it or whatever. If he likes me, he likes me. But it came to the point where he pissed me off. He pissed me off one time, and I finally said it because it had to tell him the diabolical plot that I had of blocking him. He had no fucking clue that I even blocked him. He didn't even fucking know. But what he did with that should reassure me today, you would think. But no, that's not how the fuck psychology works. He fixed it. And it was such a perfect fucking, it's just been perfect. I'm not even gonna say like that, it's just been perfect. Like, the overall experience with this guy has been just really great. Not perfect, but perfect. And it's scaring the shit out of me. I've been trying to put this into words for like days with my confidants. And I'm like, nope, I'm done with him. Yep, I'm good with him. No, I'm done with him. Yep, I'm good with him. Thank goodness I've got them, because I don't want to even send him through this shit. So today I finally like texted him and I was like, I just think we should be friends. And though naturally, like, you're like, where the fuck did that come from? I couldn't articulate where the fuck it came from. And so I took a fucking nap. And I was able to come back and collect my thoughts, and I realized, oh my goodness, you're avoiding, you're scared. Because he said something. He said, you just sound scared. I am. I'm petrified. Because I feel like as much as this guy knows me and has seen me and my quirkiness, and see, he basically fucking has seen me at my good and bad. He hasn't seen me at my soft. And I don't know about other women, but I know about me. I hold her dear to my heart because she is the person that I have to nurture the most. Is the one, the vulnerable person, the soft person, the essence of who I really am. And I know I see myself progressing towards liking him more. And I know when I like a person, I'm very genuine in who I like. I don't keep a lot of fucking people around me because I don't like that. It's quantity over quality. So though he's so deserving of who I am at that softness, and he gives me that space to be that, I notice that I'm being that. I've mentioned to him like, ooh, I'm starting to be real fucking soft. Downy. Call that nigga Downy. Because he got me feeling soft. That's so corny. But I'm so scared of that person too. Because she requires, when shit falls, she requires the most emotional fixing. She just requires so much on me, not the other person. It requires me to pull myself up. I've pulled myself on the bootstraps on multiple different levels of life. But when it comes to the softer side of me, she does require a type of healing that takes a while to get her back and get back in that mode. So I feel myself getting more open, more vulnerable with this person, and it scares me. So in my avoidance, which I'm now recognizing I have, I'm just ready to cut it off. Like, let's not go no further. This is like, whoa, it's just going too good. And I know when things are going good, things are about to go bad. So I don't even want to go through that. Like, let's just cut it off right now. And though it's not fair to him, I also have to be selfish for myself. But is my selfishness right now in the way that I'm doing a benefit to me? Because ironically, I do want to have a love affair, but it's going to take me having to be open and be vulnerable. But that shit can be so fucking hard when you just don't know. Because when I tell you, these men, Oscar worthy performances. So I'm trying to like push myself. So thinking about this and like mulling it over and really talking it out with my mom, I'm like, I've got to do it eventually, right? Because I'm so predicated on healing and wanting to heal and be a better person. I have to be brave and I have to do it. I'm going to have to do it eventually. What better time than now? And like my cousin said, it's like uncharted water. So first of all, bitch, I can't swim. So when I start feeling like there's nothing else to hold on to, some of us just want to fucking rather drown. I don't want to drown no more. I do want to swim. I want to learn how to swim. I want to get my hair wet. If that makes sense. If that makes sense. But I'm like, what better time than now? What better person than him? And though I naturally know, ain't nobody about to go back and forth with you, bitch. I have to decide and be brave enough to decide this is what I want. This is what I want to go through, even if it doesn't pan out in my delusional fantasy of what I feel like it should, or it isn't what I am. I have to be brave enough because I want to heal those parts of me. I want to leave this world as whole as I can. That's my goal. People have different life goals. My life goal is to leave whole. Is to get all that life has had from outlined, like laid out for me. I want it all. And that's not all in like monetary and materialistic shit. I want it all spiritually. I want it all emotionally. I want to have these experiences. I want to have a love affair. I want to feel good. I want to feel giddy. I want to feel soft. But it's also going to take me to be fucking brave. And that is such a hard thing to do. So now I'm also looking like, bitch, did you ruin it? But I can't, and that's the thing is, I can't ruin something that's for me. So I have to hold on to those pillars that I have built in so many different ways. I'm just giggling because the way the fucking universe works is crazy. God, you are just, the way it works is crazy. So now it's like, I've given you the tools, let's see what the fuck you about to do with them. I'm being pushed, and I know I'm being pushed in that realm. Because the desire was put on my heart to have a love affair. So now it's going to take me. It's going to have to take me to be brave. And I got to open my fucking mouth. You know, I talk a lot of shit. I yammer. I yammer and I talk and I talk and I yammer. Now it's going to take me having to be open and give him the opportunity to fuck up. Or give him the opportunity to fucking show me different. I have to be a participant in it. I have to help with that. That's not something that we can just give to one person and expect them to do all the labor of it. We have to be accountable emotionally for ourselves and for others, because honestly I do feel like kind of like shit for just cutting us off, because I know it kind of like, whether he'll admit it or not, I know he was like kind of salty. So if given the opportunity, hopefully I haven't sabotaged it all the way. I want to be brave. I want to keep pushing. I want to give him the opportunity to show me different. And I want to give myself the opportunity to know that I will be okay, that I'm going to be fine. This is for the betterment of me. I deserve all of this. I deserve to have this experience with a good person. I deserve a perfectly imperfect life. And that shit is so hard, ain't it? Ain't that shit hard? Because first of all, most of my personality being, I don't, it's not even about centering me in. It's about choosing me. I have to be able to take this time and take this experience to know that I trust me enough, that I know I got me, and that I'm going to give myself what I deserve, and that I know when to leave. I know what to do. I know when to stay. I know how to deserve shit. I have to give myself those opportunities and get the fuck out of my way, my own way, to give myself this opportunity. I have to trust me more. I want to trust me more. So, like I was telling them earlier, this is not solely about him. This is mostly about me and where I'm at in this journey called life, and where I am in these different avenues of healing that I am. And I'm not even just doing it for me. I have to do it for my children. I have to show emotional wherewithal. And I have to be brave and kind of mediate my expectations. I'm not lowering them, and I'm not making them extremely high. I'm meeting myself in the middle. And I really feel like it's time. And I feel like the time that, because I'll give the information and like all the backstory. I feel like it's a perfect person to do that. Especially the way he like holds me, and to be able to get me that vulnerable. I trust him. So I really just want to push me further. So he kind of asked me like, well, what do I need from him? I need him to give me a reassurance. And that, when I said that, and when I realized that's what I needed, because I didn't realize it earlier until like tonight. When I realized that's what I needed, that scared me too. Because the last time, and that's correct. Okay, that's the thing. I was telling my mom, I said, you can buy a new stove after you've been burned by the other one, and you'll still have to treat this stove like the other stove, because it still has the potential. Though it was not the stove that burnt you, it still has the potential to burn you. But do that mean you don't use it? You don't cook on it? You don't enjoy the appliance? No. And no, men are not appliances. I'm just using a analogy. So, though I have the potential to get hurt, do I not cook meals? Do I not nourish myself? Do I not use this stove for all that I need? Do I not, and I'm not even trying to use it, I'm just saying, like, do I not nourish myself because I'm afraid of getting burnt? That's fucking crazy work. So, though he did not do the trauma, he's still a man. And psychologically, hence the analogy, he has the potential. So it's not even I want him to clean up the mess another man made. I've already cleaned that mess up. I need the reassurance, and I need to be okay with saying I need the reassurance. I'm not a clingy person. I don't need you telling me every day you're still here and all stuff. But we need to have a conversation. And that can be so scary because, again, I went through that where I just wanted to know what page we was on, and it made me feel like, don't ask that stupid ass question the last time I put it on person. But knowing what I know this person was not even worthy of me. Didn't even fucking like me, for real. And this is a whole nother person. I have to be able to be okay with saying what I need, whether I'll get the response that I desire or if I get a whole totally different response. I have to be okay with that. And naturally, I'm a human, and confidence is one thing, but you know, that's something that you have to definitely keep trying at, and you keep working on. Confidence is something you build every day. I don't give a fuck what y'all talk about. It's something you build every day in different aspects of your life. You can have confidence at your job, but not have confidence in your romantic life. See? So I want to build my confidence up to say what I need, because first of all, it'll be healthier for me and for whatever it really is between us. But I do have to know, I want it. Do you want it? Do you want it, bitch? Do you fucking want Do you want it? I want it. So I have to give it to myself. So, with that being the icebreaker episode, you see how topsy-turvy life can come and go and be for me. And I want it. I'm going to say it with my chest because I'm a real ass bitch. I need the reassurance that this is going somewhere. I need to know that you feel the same way I feel. I need to know for myself, I'm going to do it for myself, that what I want is not crazy. What I want is not too much. I'm not too fucking much. Because I know what the fuck I offer. And I'm a natural fucking woman. Why wouldn't I want more with this person when we have such, it's been building towards that. Like, so that's where I'm at with life now. I don't feel like I have any more to like offer this. This is, like I said, been an icebreaker episode. I'm just really just like in my house, chilling, eating donut holes, and drinking wine. Trying to figure out life. But that's all I have for now. Ugh, just burped. But this is also to say that I will be back with more of Girl, I'm Just Saying. I'm ready to take the final steps or the next steps in my life. I hope you all will enjoy it, and I will love to have you all on for a ride. Like I said, I have had so much growth in so many different things. I'm excited to explain, excited to really talk about and really unfold. I'm really ready to start talking to more people and like bringing them up in front of this camera. I'm really ready to develop this because others have been asking about this. Again, if you follow me on Instagram, I'm very open, I'm very vocal. It's almost like been a mini podcast because I just post my stories. And I'm very open, I'm very transparent with the things that I go through and the things that I'm dealing with and who I am in this my whole journey of becoming a whole new woman and like the journey of life in general. So I'm gonna push myself more. I'm not gonna promise any intervals of episodes. I'm really gonna try to go for like a weekly thing and just different shit. Just different shit. But that's it. Y'all, like I said, fingers crossed. I'm excited and I'm ready for these next new parts of my life. And I'm doing the shit scared as fuck. But again, that's it for this mini icebreaker episode of Girl, I'm Just Saying. You all have a beautiful day, beautiful life, beautiful time, whatever the fuck you are watching this, wherever you are listening to this. And again, toodles.